Hi! Again, this is my second video on my math lesson plans. For the first one, it was the first day of my lesson, of my unit, I'm sorry. So that was Monday. And so this one, I just did, I'm sorry, trying to find a bunch of papers. This one is my lesson plan for Tuesday. So I just kept it in the unit. I did enjoy teaching this unit as a whole. I thought the kids really grasped it very well. And it was a lot of fun to teach it. So to start off the lesson, I did the same thing. I did the number of the day, same way. We added the number of the day, we counted it as regular, and then we counted it the 110 way. That was my motivation. And again, that just gets the kids, I mean, it really does. It gets them excited to learn about math. It just gets them ready because they're one day closer to 100, and they're super excited about dressing like old people. So it's super cute. But again, there's 22 students, as 23 students, I'm sorry, one enrolled while I was there, so I'll change that to 23 students. 3 of them are English language learners, 2 are Spanish, 1 is Arabic. And so the motivation is starting the number of the day, and then I'll talk about my the review that we start with. It's different every day. It's on the smart board, and then they do it in their math journal. This one is Taylor and her sister, I'm gonna say Rayleigh. Rayleigh each got 4 books from the library. Then Rayleigh went back in and checked out another book. How many books do Taylor and Rayleigh have together? Draw a label and number bond to show the part of the books Taylor took out and the part Rayleigh took out. Write a statement to your answer. So we let them do it in their math journal, read it a couple times. Now the importance of this is they need to learn about the mystery numbers. So yesterday they didn't. Their mystery number was just the like yesterday it was about stickers. So I think his name, one was Anna. She had like 5 stickers, and then she got 2 more. So your mystery number is the 5 plus 2 equals mystery number. So in this instant, your mystery number is in the equation. So it's just getting them ready and to learn about that. So and then also the really important thing about this is the number bond. They will have to complete one on their tests without help, and they'll have to label it. So it's important that they learn. So they do one every day, at least one every day. It's usually for review, and then there's usually another one on their paper, like on their problem set, for instance, has a number bond. So they do that. I read it. We read it a few times, and then we talk about it. And we talk about what number is what. And then they all do a number bond, and then I'll do it on the board. And we'll make sure everyone has the same answer, and then I'll draw the number bond and call on people what goes here, what goes there, and get some responses that way. And then for my beginning my lesson is the problem set. So, and like this one, it says break the total into parts, write a number bond, and addition and subtraction number sentences. So you're just kind of learning. Like this one, for instance, the total of the trucks are 5. So then, divide them. So 2 and 3. And then 2 plus what equals 5, and then 5 minus 2 is what. So they're learning, to add and subtract things. So if I have 5 trucks, and I'll let you play with 3, how many do I have left? Again, it gets them familiar with the addition and subtraction. but they work on this together. We do the first one together, which would be that one. We would do that one together. So, for instance, we would put 5 here, and then a 3 and a 2. Then over here would be 5. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 plus what equals 5, which would be 3. And then 5 minus 2 equals what, which is 3. And then Lucy is playing with how many trucks? She's playing with 5 trucks total. And so I'd let them do number 2 by themselves. Or, you know, I'd probably, yeah, let them do number 2 by themselves. And then, problem set was 2 pages long. So then they would do 3 and 4 by themselves. And then when we go over them together. And see, it slowly gets harder. Like in this one, it's the 2 plus what equals 5, and then 5 minus 2 equals what. Well, in this one, it's blank equals 9, and then 9, and then blank. So they leave the rest for them to fill out. Like it slowly gets harder. And then it stays like that. So that just gets them familiar with it. So we do the first one together, and then they go through and do this one. This takes, the problem sets take, it's the reason why the lesson is an hour long, because this takes a minute. And then for the closure is the exit ticket, which is this one. It's plain and simple, and it's completely blank. They have to do everything on their own. So everything we just learned the problem set, they have to do. So I'll read it, which is solve the math story. Write the number bond in number sentences. Color the unknown number yellow. So Rich bought 6 cans of soda on Monday. He bought some more on Tuesday. Now he has 9 cans of soda. How many cans did Rich buy on Tuesday? So your Tuesday number is your mystery number. And that's what we slowly learn. And so I did my unit on, so I was there for 4 weeks, so a month. I did my unit on the 2nd week I was there. And from that 2nd week to the 3rd week to the week that we just got out of, it slowly built on. And now they're doing things solely on the mystery number. So it's slowly adding and adding to it. And so now it's not, they're learning the number bonds and how to break it down, and then they're learning about the mystery numbers. So it's pretty cool to kind of see how every week it goes more and more in depth. But that is what I did on my lesson. Now in my lesson plan I did include I did include the template. It's a fluency template. It says race to the top. And they have dice in their desk. They have 2 die, because they have 2 of them. And they roll them. And whatever they get, say they get a 2 and a... These are for even numbers. So you would see what you'd have to roll to get an even number. So that's fluency. That was added for my enrichment. And then again for the LL, we have Miss Emma that comes in for the Spanish ones. And then for Kubla, which is our Arabic English language learner, we provide the iPad. So when the kids are working on the problem sets, once we've done one together and they've got it and they're going on and doing the rest of them while they're working on that, I'll go over to Kubla and we'll work on this one together, because she'll most likely not have this completed, and if she does, it's not correct. So then we go through and we talk about it together, and we go slower, and sometimes we can get the iPad out and talk through that through Google Translate. So it's fun. I did enjoy it, this class, a lot. So there it is.